on that call. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about. A little bit about pre-launching new services. See, when you're pre-launching a network marketing business, and I like to say this, when you hear this announcement tonight, it's basically going to turn each state as this auto-save product comes out state by state, it's going to turn that state into a brand new state. Basically, that's what's basically going to happen. It's a brand new state with a brand new service that's never been brought to the market before. We're first to market on it. Nobody is going to catch us on this. And it's all because of our technology and vision of the company and of the leadership at the company, starting with Michael Falquist. You know, I see these moves happening over and over and over again. I see him choreographing these things in his mind years in advance. Literally, the first time I met Michael Falquist was 7 years ago. Spent the day with him at their corporate office at Energy Well. Okay, when they had first started the Energy Well company, basically, or they didn't even have the name for it at that point, actually. And I spent the day with Christian MacArthur and Roop Buller and CEO Michael Falquist, my wife and I did. And it was then that he was casting a vision for what could be possible in the energy sector 7 years ago, knowing that he was going to do things with technology and how things were progressing in the market. And he was forecasting that this was going to happen years down the road. And then literally, I think back to what the conversation I had like 6 or 7 years ago with Michael. And I'm like, it's exactly what he was saying was going to happen 7 years before it happened, you guys. Just incredible, the vision that we have when you are pre-launching. The focus, okay? The focus is to do this. A strategic way to build excitement and momentum. That's what you want to do. You want to have research, get all your preparation done, know your product and your service, know the benefits of it, the target audience, the unique selling points. You're going to learn that tonight. Then you're going to identify your network. You're going to make a list of all of your potential business partners, early customers, key supporters, whoever it would be. You're going to go back to the basics, pull out the network marketing memory jogger that's up on our Google Drive, and rebuild your list. Start all over again. Make a list of everybody that you know. Everybody that you've ever talked to, everybody who ever became a customer, everyone who ever didn't become a customer, anyone who became an advisor, or anyone who didn't become an advisor, and go through every single person that you could possibly know and rework this list. And then set some goals. Define with yourself, what does it look like for the pre-launch phase? What do I want to do? Like number of customers, number of teammates, social media followers, if that's what you're looking for. There's all different things, right? You can have all different metrics, number of EAs that join your team, rank that you hit along the way, how much money you'd like to make. Set those goals in motion. So this is all about pre-launching a new service within markets where we already exist. Okay, so that's a little bit about pre-launch. The second thing is building your brand, right? Develop a compelling narrative around why you joined your network marketing company. Why did you join Think Plus? Okay, why are you doing this? I joined because of this. Like, talk about where I was when I first started, what I saw in the business, where I am now, and where we're headed because of what you're about to hear tonight. You're using this announcement tonight as the reason why you're forced. See, I can't wait to tell people after tonight, calling them up tomorrow. I've already made my list of all the people I want to talk to because I know this is coming. But I can't wait once we launch this publicly tonight and it's out there. I can't wait to reach out to people and just tell them, you know what? We had a major development last night, something that's never happened in the history of the energy sector. Our company developed it, got it approved, and launched it. And we're doing something that no one else is doing. We are a complete unicorn in the industry. No one else is doing this. So what I'm about to tell you is something you cannot find anywhere else. And I want to get this information into your brain, either so you can take advantage of it on a personal level, or if you see it like I do, like a light bulb goes off in your head, how you can maximize this and completely change your life because of one announcement that one company happened to make at the perfect moment in time, and you know about it. Like literally, this is like inside information, you guys. You're bringing someone, it would be the equivalent of telling somebody about something big that was going to happen at a company named Google before anybody knew what Google was. All right. So establish an online presence as well. Put it up on your, if you have a blog or you have a website or you have a LinkedIn profile. Let people know that you've got something big going on. If you don't have a social media profile, go set one up. No better time to do it than now. Whether you have a Facebook, an Instagram, a LinkedIn, definitely LinkedIn, you guys. And you have to do that. You have to get yourself behind this, behind the energy of this wave that's coming in. You start now, you start pedaling into shore, and then bam, the wave hits you and it rides you into shore. Don't be one of those people that sits there and waits for the wave to come and waits, and then somebody tells you who's better at surfing than you are, my gosh, there's this huge wave coming. Do you see it right there? You should probably get paddling. Don't be the person that does not take that person's advice. Listen to what Michael Falquist and Phil Santonicetto and Charla Gervers are going to talk about tonight so that you can prepare and you can start paddling before the wave hits you. That's what you want to be doing. All right, so make sure you're taking these things to heart and talking about this pre-launch because we have some major things happening. It does not matter where you live in this country. Our news tonight is going to be accessible to everyone in this country. All right, because it doesn't matter where you live because of all the things. Generate buzz. Maybe you post like sneak peeks or, little content that you put together or hints about what's coming. Start dripping stuff out. Like you don't have to say what it's all about, like word for word on your social media profile or on your LinkedIn. Just give people tidbits to understand, what's going on. Like I'll give you a tidbit right now. There's been over the last week, if you go to a website called, or just Google this, Energy Choice Matters. Okay. Energy choice matters. If you Google those words, energy choice matters, and then you put in think energy. Okay. Think energy, energy choice matters. You can go to the website as well, energychoicematters.com, and you can look it up there. But if you Google Energy Choice Matters, Think Energy, Ohio. Type in those words. So you'll come up with the first thing that comes up on your list will be an Energy Choice Matters post that they picked up about us behind the scenes getting this autosave program set into play, and they posted it. And when you read this article, you guys, it's like these are energy experts. That's what Energy Choice Matters is. It's like energy experts. And when you read the article, they're like, it looks like Think Energy is doing something. We don't really know exactly what it is, but something's happening. That's basically what the article says. It does not, they're trying to guess what we're doing, saying, well, I guess they can maybe do this and nobody's ever thought of it before. It's just amazing. Maybe you have a little countdown. Once you know that something's going to launch, and we'll have a general idea tonight when the first day of this will start. But generally, what you want to know is start a countdown with people. Use daily posts, use stories, building that anticipation, run polls, Q&A sessions, contests, whatever it is. Have fun with what you're doing. These are great things. Putting a ticker up on your social media profile is a really cool thing, and changing it every day. Like I remember doing a countdown to a launch of a service that we were launching with a previous company. And I sat there and I was like, every day I changed my profile picture. I took a selfie of myself, okay, with the calendar day behind me, and underneath that, how many days left until launch. And I did that day after day after day for like 30 days. That's what you're going to have the chance to do. Here's the coolest part. We're going to roll this out on a state-by-state basis. You're going to be able to have these pre-launch campaigns over and over and over again. It's so powerful. Then you educate people. As you start doing this, maybe you have webinars or live sessions or meeting with people, or I don't care if it's just a conference call, getting onto a phone call, a three-way call. Get two people onto a call. Everybody can do that on their phone. Get two people on a call and tell these two people what's going on. Sharing videos, little infographics about the business model, the business model that we're in, about our product that we're launching, our new service that we're launching. Okay, success stories from other people. You can use those as well. We'll get a lot of that as we move forward. And then recruiting key partners. This is a key thing. You want to identify the best people that you can, the people who you want to identify the early adopters, the people that see the vision like you do when they learn about autosave, and then they gravitate toward it and they're like, wow, this is unbelievable. You're able to say to people like, we can guarantee you savings and it's never going to be higher than the utility in an electricity, retail electricity plan. I've never even heard of that before. Like when you get to people like that and you find out about all of these things that we're doing tonight and you start verbalizing this to people, look for the people that have that twinkle in their eye, that they get it. Maybe you run special promotions to start out your pre-launch here. Maybe you run special promotions with the people who are coming aboard on your team where you say, hey, listen, I'm pre-launching something. This is going to be one of the biggest thing that's ever happened in the energy sector. In fact, it's like going to be a shot heard around the world in the energy sector. Everybody's going to try to copy us and they're years behind us. We're doing something they can't do because they don't have our technology. It's proprietary. Okay, so why don't you join my team so we can get this rolling? And I'll tell you what, if you hit this rank, I'll give you this. Maybe you run your own promotion because you figure out how much would you earn if they hit that rank. And then you say, okay, I'm gonna run my own special promotion. People love that. You can run a promotion as a group, or you can run promotions with an individual. You can call up one person on your team or one person that's about to join your team and give them a special promotion. You don't talk about it with anyone else. See, do whatever you want to do, whatever means are necessary, no stones unturned when you're pre-launching a new service that no one knows about, no one has ever had access to before. No one has ever had access to sign up for a service like the one we are going to hear about tonight. No one. Okay? Use it. This is monitoring engagement and using analytics for people who are into that stuff. And you start realizing as we launch and we start getting data and you start realizing what's happening on your team and you're using the reports in your back office to see where growth is happening and what content is working. Utilize that. Don't just be, dumb about it, right? Don't just be completely aloof and unaware of what's happening. Look at what's happening as you're growing and analyze that information and then use it as a catalyst to do it even more. Like if something's working great over here, this one promotion that you did with this small group or with a single person, and you did a different promotion with somebody else that wasn't working as well, go take the one that's working, move it over to the one that isn't. So you have to be flexible and refine the things that you're doing based on feedback. I can tell you this, whenever you launch a new service into a market and no one's ever done it before, you have to be flexible. You have to continually look and find out and get the feel for what's happening and have your pulse, have your finger on the pulse of what's happening in your business so that you can take and adjust that strategy based on what's happening in the field. You're going to have, when it's a new product or service, you're going to have some people that say a certain thing a certain way and it works. And if your radar is on and you hear that, then you bring that to your team and use it with the rest of your team so that you can all grow that much faster. It's what we're going to be doing, and everybody should be doing this themselves as well. And then create this strong launch plan, like have a clear launch date. We're going to have a date. We'll have a date. We'll have a semi date, or we're going to know a date very soon for exactly when this is going to launch. You're going to hear about it tonight. Set your own launch date. Plan a launch event. Maybe you host an online event or an in-person event to officially kick things off with you and your team. And then follow up and engage with everyone who has showed interest during this pre-launch to convert them into business partners or customers, to EAs or customers. That's what you're doing, you guys. That's exactly what you're doing. When you go to someone and you're pre-launching something to find out, do they have a pulse and could they be a business partner of mine? You're going to figure it out, yes or no. If it's a no, and they're not going to be a business partner, it doesn't look like you're not hearing the right things. You don't think you should be spending time with that person because somebody else is saying the right things. Well, that person that said no, or you said no to them, even you turned them down. I'm sorry, you're not the right person. Whatever it is, make them a customer and just put them on the file that on the day that this launches. Can I count on you to be one of my customers and be the first person to go and try out this brand new service? Guys, there's so many ways to do this and pre-launch things. And as you can tell, I'm so excited about this. I've never been so excited. I've never actually been in a company that launched something that it does not exist anywhere else on the planet. Like, no one's doing it. Everybody wanted to do this in our sector, but nobody could ever pull it off. That's why I'm so excited about this, you guys. So definitely some things happening. There's our weekly schedule. I didn't have to go through all the details of stuff like that and everything, but that's what's happening. We have a lot of events that go on throughout the week, and you want to make sure you're in touch with the things that are going on in your market, and definitely get on the call tonight. Can you repeat what we can say about autosave? You're going to hear it today. You're going to hear it all about that tonight on the call, Steve. I mean, basically, the bottom line is to be able to say somebody that you can help them on their electric bill to never have to pay more than the utility, guaranteed. Savings with a guarantee never to be more than the utility. Are you kidding me? That's just unbelievable. It's unheard of in this sector. No one's ever been able to do that on a monthly basis. So how long is the March Madness extended for? Through the end of this month, April 30th. We'll get an update on it. I don't know if they put the update out yet, but that will be coming. It's going to go all the way through the end of April. Got that directly from Phil Santanachetto today. All right, so I appreciate that, Moshi. Let's see, and Steve, appreciate that. We're going to get all kinds of great terminology tonight. I cannot wait until all of the data, all of the information is put out there to the field. You want to be taking screenshots of the screens tonight. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. No one's ever done this before. No one's been able to pull it off. Let's see. Tony, you are showing 2 UCB solar points for PSE&G, but we were told PSE&G is now 4 and 4. Yes, and JCP is still 2. That may have changed. Just that was a slide from last week. I have to look at the promotion to see. But JCP&L was 2. We'll take a look and see if that changed, but that's basically where it is. As far as the last update I had, we haven't gotten an update on the actual points as of today, if that has changed on April 1st. That will be coming out shortly, though. So that was basically the points that were assigned as of yesterday. Today's a new day, and it'll update, and we'll see if that changes. Yeah, Steve, I haven't heard you this excited since you called me about Think the first time. Yeah, exactly, Steve. You got it right. It's definitely happening, everybody. Look, go right now. This is the first thing that you can do right out of the gate. Go to our team document site, bit.ly/Think Big Documents. Okay? Go to that site and get and download the memory jogger. The memory jogger is where you should start right out of the gate, building a list of people, a new, fresh list of people. I don't care if you do this before tonight's call because you're excited about what you're hearing now and you haven't gotten full details on it yet, or if you do it after the call tonight. But sometime today or tonight, sometime between now and 9 p.m. when the call is over, so sometime in the next 7.5 hours, download the memory jogger and go out and rework your list fresh for this brand new product launch. Okay? And absorb this information tonight. It is going to be unbelievable. I'm going to put this back up on the screen right here because everybody needs to take this down. Just take a picture of this screen and send it to everybody that you know. Take a picture, Send it to everybody that you know. Get this link out to people, text it to them so they can just click on it. I like to send the picture, and then I also like to, include the link in clickable format. So don't just send the picture and then they have to type in the picture from the Zoom. You do that for them. Send the picture with the typed in link in the message so that all they have to do at 8 p.m. tonight is click on that link on their cell phone and they've got it. If they want to send it to their computer, that's fine too. Guys, it is on, okay? We are going to set a new phase of our company, starts tonight on this call. Up until tonight, it's been phase one. Up until tonight, it's been phase one. It's phase one right now. But starting at 8 o'clock tonight, it is phase two. And we're doing things better than we've ever done it before. We now have 2 years of experience where we had none as a company when we first started, and things are happening. So I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to let everybody get back to their day. You guys get on the phone, get on the text, get on email, get on direct message. My voice is going out because over the last few days, I have just nonstop been telling people about this. So make sure you're there, and we will see you tonight. This is Tony Procopio, over and out. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.